Color is used in all visual art, film, movies, advertisement. It's everywhere, and it is a relative thing. It's relative to other colors around it. It's relative to the time that it's being used, and the time that we are in now is what I like to see as a much more candid time in terms of our storytelling. In today's world, we like reality. We like talking about reality, and so we're always probing what light is doing with color and value as we're working with whatever medium we're working with. Color is often overstated, not just by the amateur filmmaker, but by the amateur painter as well. We tend to over-color the world. It's because it gets symbolized, and we tend to pump it up. If you look at a freshman 101 painting, you're going to see, and there are blue jeans in it, they're going to be extremely blue because that word suggested the symbol of blue jean as being very blue, when they could just as easily be called gray jeans. They tend to be very grayed out. So we always are kind of symbolizing and attaching very straightforward color to objects. If you think of how a little kid would paint a tree, the bottom of the tree, the trunk of the tree is always brown, the leaves all green. If you actually look at a tree, the wood of a tree has all sorts of subtle nuances of lavenders, greens, grays, blacks, but really almost no brown whatsoever. Wood, once it's cut open and treated, tends to be brown, and so the child's mind projects what he knows of the word wood onto a tree that is made of wood, so it comes out brown, even though you hardly ever see brown in nature in a tree. And as for the rest of the tree, there's so many subtle nuances that everybody has to be a little bit of an impressionist to capture what's really going on out there in nature. There's just so much little change everywhere.
Travis! I'm not going back.
Oh, you're going back.
Complementary colors tend to scintillate if they're right up next to each other. They'll actually vibrate. They kind of push against each other. So that creates a sense of action and a sense of motion. All colors seem to have a psychological weight to them. The obvious aspects of that would be that, red is tends to be maybe violent or active or fast, like a sports car. Blue is a little bit more cool and somber. Green, the color of money, maybe the color of nature. So a color can set off a feeling.
It's more like hell.
Well, you see, I see a spellbinding sense of purpose. I see the value of keeping your eye on the ball. When a bride slips the ring on her finger when...
I think with video, as with any other art form, the important thing is to not overdo it. Use color. You can use it for extreme visual impact when needed, but play it off with some more sublime things. Don't try to just bring everything out thinking, oh, I need the psychological impact of color in every scene. Then when you do use it, it's going to be really special.